Hey, thanks for checking this video out. This is some trade proposals that I came up with. The mock trade proposals. I know there's a lot of people out there doing them. It's going to be interesting this offseason to see who goes where. We do have some big names that are being thrown out there as far as trades are concerned. But this is my take here, and I'll be opening this 5-card pack of Panini baseball cards. I'm glad I didn't get too carried away with them because the logos are airbrushed on these cards. So, any extent, let's get started. First up, I will have the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll be getting shooting guard Jaron McCain from the Philadelphia 76ers. And the 76ers will get shooting guard Jalen Tyson. Next up, the Houston Rockets will get small forward Mikal Bridges from the New York Knicks in exchange for small forward Dillon Brooks. Both of these teams overachieved this past season, and they may be one or two players away from going to the next level. I do think Mikal Bridges will be a great addition offensively for the Houston Rockets, and you can't go wrong with Dillon Brooks in New York. Next up on the trade I will be the Chicago Bulls and the Brooklyn Nets. The Chicago Bulls will get the 2026 first-round pick, the protected top 3, power forward Cam Johnson's 2025 first-round pick, which is number 19, and power forward Drew Timme from the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets will get the Chicago Bulls 2025 second-round pick, which is number 45, point guard Kobe White, and point guard Lonzo Ball. See Lonzo Ball right there. And it's about time for Brooklyn to turn the corner and become a contender again. And they do have a lot of draft picks, and the Chicago Bulls been working on a rebuild for quite some time. I think they still have a few years to go. They've been having some players come in and out of there, such as Zach LaVine. You had quite a few players come through, but I think they're still a couple years away, in my opinion. Next up, I have the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz will get point guard Peyton Pritchard from the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics would, in return, get center Walker Kessler, whom you see right there. Next trade will be the Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards would make a trade with the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they will get Rob Dillingham, point guard, center Rudy Gobert, shooting guard Terrence Shannon. Rudy Gobert still has a few years left, but it just doesn't seem like the Minnesota Timberwolves can get over the hump. Minnesota Timberwolves in return will get shooting guard Jordan Poole, small forward Saddiq Bey, whom, if he recovers from his injury, could be an integral part to a team's success, and center Alex Sarr. So Minnesota will be giving up Rudy Gobert, but they'll be getting younger by getting a big in Alex Sarr. And you see Jordan Poole right there. Next up, Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic and the Golden State Warriors. Orlando Magic will get shooting guard Buddy Hield and power forward Trayce Jackson-Davis. Golden State Warriors eventually going to have to look at getting another point guard and shooting guard, and think Anthony Black could fill that role. Also, they're going to need another big to be in the paint, and that will be Wendell Carter Jr. I don't know how many years that Draymond Green has left to play, but I think Wendell Carter Jr. will be a great addition to the Golden State Warriors. Moving on next, I got the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies would acquire Brandon Ingram, small forward, and center Colin Castleton from the Toronto Raptors in return for Zach Edey and shooting guard Desmond Bane. Memphis been teeter-tottering for a while. They've been playing around being a top 5 team in the West and then dropping. But I think you get Brandon Ingram and team him up with Ja Morant. That would be great. Also, the Toronto Raptors will be getting Zach Edey and shooting guard Desmond Bane. That's a pretty good trade that would actually wind up working for both teams. And you see Zach Edey right there. And you see Brandon Ingram right there. And moving on here, we're going to be going to... Sorry, I had to pause for a minute. That's an old card. Brandon Ingram isn't with the Hornets anymore. He's with the Toronto Raptors. So some of these cards, players have been traded since they came out. So this one right here, Milwaukee Bucks get from the Sacramento Kings 2025 second round pick, which is number 42. The 2026 first round pick with no protections on it. Shooting guard Zach LaVine and center Jonas Valanciunas from the Milwaukee Bucks, or the Milwaukee Bucks will be acquiring those picks and those players from the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings will get Giannis Antetokounmpo and power forward Tyler Smith. And see Giannis on that card. Think he's gonna stay in that Bucks uniform for the next few years? We'll see. And there's Tyler Smith, whom I mentioned as well. Next trade we have Jonas Valanciunas when he was with the Washington Wizards. Next trade we have right here would be a good one as well. And the Detroit Pistons, my hometown team, my former hometown team, they will get center Daniel Gafford, shooting guard Max Christie from the Dallas Mavericks, and the Dallas Mavericks will receive Isaiah Stewart, center, and point guard Marcus Sasser. Don't know how long Kyrie Irving is going to hold up for the Dallas Mavericks, so they really need to go and acquire a point guard. And I think Marcus Sasser can fit that role, as well as Isaiah Stewart, giving you some toughness there alongside Anthony Davis in the paint. And Daniel Gafford would be great for the Detroit Pistons. We can have a big in the paint that will block some shots and whatnot. Next up on the trade be the Los Angeles Clippers. We'll get small forward Kevin Durant from the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns will get small forward Kawhi Leonard. That will be one of the big trades of the offseason, in my opinion. There's a lot of exploration as far as where Kevin Durant is going to wind up. I don't know how many teams can afford him without sacrificing their whole roster. But this deal right here would make sense, as the Clippers haven't gotten to where we thought they would, and the Phoenix Suns situation just is kind of imploding on itself. So yeah, Kawhi Leonard with Devin Booker in the backcourt, that would be great. And you get to team up Kevin Durant and James Harden once again. Next up, Portland Trail Blazers will get small forward Andrew Wiggins from the Miami Heat in exchange for power forward Jeremy Grant. That's not a bad deal to me. What do you think? San Antonio Spurs would get from the Atlanta Hawks small forward Jalen Johnson, point guard Vic Krejci. Vic Krejci, I've been following him for a few years, and he was coming off an injury, but when he's good, he's good. It's a big point guard, tall point guard. Atlanta Hawks will get in return guard Devin Vassell and power forward guard Jeremy Sokin. And you see Devin Vassell right there, and Jeremy Sokin, sorry. Next up, Los Angeles Lakers. And I'm going to be doing a video, be on the lookout for it, about players that we wish or could fantasize about had they played for the Los Angeles Lakers, and some young stars that the Los Angeles Lakers should look at making transactions for. But the Los Angeles Lakers would receive from the New Orleans Pelicans shooting guard CJ McCollum, point guard Jose Alvarado. In return, the New Orleans Pelicans will get shooting guard Austin Reeves and power forward Rui Hachimura. Your opinions on that deal? I know there's a lot of Laker fans out there. And my current hometown team, the Denver Nuggets, would make a deal with the Charlotte Hornets. Denver Nuggets will get shooting guard Josh Okogie and center Moussa Diabate. In return, the Charlotte Hornets will receive small forward Peyton Watson and Zeke Naji. The Hornets are going to be one of the teams to watch out for in the next couple of years. They seem to be getting their stuff together. And the Denver Nuggets, I think Diabate would be a nice backup center for Nikola Jokic. If you all remember Diabate when he was with the Michigan Wolverines, I mean, he was a great big with the Michigan Wolverines. Sometimes it's just a matter of these players winding up in the right situations or with the right teams. You know, you can imagine with Nikola Jokic being a second-round pick, had he went to a different team, would we even know about him? So, yeah, some of these guys I mentioned may not carry a lot of weight as far as what they've done in the NBA so far, but, you know, maybe a change of scenery, change of situation would be great. Let me know what you think in the comment section about them. And I'm going to lay this down for a second and open this pack of cards, and we're going to see what we got in here. All right. Getting them open now. All right. Let's see what we got here. Ready, set, go. We got Austin Wells. Look at that. You can't even tell the teams. They just put New York on top. So you got Austin Wells. Looks like a catcher. I got another Pete Rose card when he used to play for the Cincinnati Reds. Look at them. They're even like upside down and stuff. Oh, Pedro Martinez. That's a good card right there. Boston Red Sox. Rated rookie, Jason Dominguez, New York. And Mark McGuire. Look at that. You guys see that? Look at the jersey number, the jersey name. It's backwards. Man, I tell you. Let me see. Pete Rose's is fine. That's the craziest thing in the world. Everything is inverted. Anyway, we appreciate you checking this out. Let me know in the comment section which one of these trades you approve of, which one you hate, and if you would alter any players in any of the deals. Thanks for watching. See you, Mark McCott, number 52.